Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a little bit of an update this week. I haven't got much done on the layout per se. I got an area that I've reworked some track work in, and that's pretty much it. Been working on some other things around the layout, but not actually on the layout. So let's grab the camera. We'll walk around the layout, do a little quick tour. What I've been working on, and I've got a special, actually two special packages came in to this week. So we'll open those up and I'll show you what I got. So as you know from the last video, actually got Livingston Furniture Company built. It's 100% built now. Everything is painted, weathered. All the lights were installed. We showed you that last video. I got the rest of the lights installed, and I think it was like 3, maybe 4 more lights. But I also got, as you can see, I've got the track work in. It's still drying, so we're going to do that in the next video because I want to get it painted and weathered. It looks a little too shiny right now. But the track work is in. I also, if you remember the last video, I said that the lights that went in here was from a company called Diorama Scale Lighting, I believe. But I got the rest of the lights put in, and then also it comes with this push button here to turn the lights on and off. So as you can see, you push the button and the lights come on. So that's a really good, really neat feature. So I don't have to have them on all the time, which they're LEDs, they'll last probably forever. But yeah, so I got that done, and I got it all tied up neat on the fascia, which, you know, at some point I'm going to go back and repaint the fascia black. So, but yeah, so I got that done this week. Also this week I got a package in from ITLA, and it's I just bought this extra dock here. I think it was like 20 bucks, but I got it all put together, painted it concrete, added the steps, the handrails, the wood bumper dock cover here. I got the ladder and everything installed here, so it is ready to receive. And the reason I did this was boxcars, when I put them up to this dock here, they got a little too close to the building and also to this set of stairs here. So I wanted to bring this out, and luckily ITLA makes a kit perfectly for that. So that actually brings the boxcar out here now. Great place for unloading, loading, and yeah, so it turned out good. I'm really pleased with it. But there again, I'll turn the light off, maybe you can see it a little bit better. But it's actually completed. And like I said, this building is 100% done. So we are ready to open for business. And we're ready to start producing some furniture. So basically the way that I have this set up is center beams will come in on this track here. They'll unload the raw material. It'll go through this dock door here, and they'll begin producing the furniture, making you know, chairs, sofas, tables, whatever they feel like making. That's the employee entrance there. But like I said, once the material goes through this dock here, it actually gets produced in the factory, and then the finished material or the finished furniture will come out this dock here and get loaded onto boxcars and hauled away. So nothing will come in boxcars. Everything comes in center beams here, and then everything goes out boxcars here. So, and then I've also got a dock door down here. That's for tractor trailers. box trucks, that type of thing. So bring in, you know, other materials besides wood. But as far as wood, like I said, center beams, bring the raw material in, and box cars take the finished product out. One other thing that I got done in the layout room is I got my mini split unit up and running, and it's a nice comfortable 70 degrees in here. So this is really going to help with humidity, temperature changes. So hopefully this will protect my paint, glue, backdrop, hopefully. But yeah, so I got that installed. It's up and running because we got a pretty good cold front coming in this week. It's supposed to get down in the 30s. So when I'm not in here, I turn it down. It'll probably be on like 55 when I'm not in here. And then, you know, like I said, I'll crank it up to 70 when I come back in the room. So I got 2 packages in today, or actually this week, and pretty excited about it because I got some things that I've really been wanting. So the first thing is I got these scale trains. I found these online. A guy was selling them, and they're the Trinity 31K gallon crude oil tank cars from Deep Rock Refining Company. So I was actually able to find, he had 4 of these. So I got these for $20 a piece, and they look spectacular. They are the Operator series, and I'm not quite sure what the difference in the Operator and the rivet counter. I know the museum quality, but I don't know the difference in these because I opened them up and they look just like the rivet counter series. So who knows? But I'm sure you guys can post them in the comments what the difference is. But these are spectacular cars, and I've already got 4, maybe 6 of these. So this will be 10, and I think I'll be done with that. If I find some more, some really good prices, I'll pick a few more up, but 20 bucks a piece, I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, last but definitely not least, I got a package in from Home Shops. I have been following Chris Palmieri for quite a while. I used to be back in model railroading 10 years ago, and about 5 years ago, I got out of the hobby. Just got burnt out and just wanted something different. So, but I still followed along with everybody in model railroading, especially Chris, because I had heard he was starting up a business called Home Shops. So most of you know, but if you don't know, so Home Shops basically takes freelance model railroaders and takes their design and prints them on, you know, box cars, everything. Tank, I don't know if they do tank cars. They do a little bit of everything. But they basically bring your freelance model railroad to life. And I just thought this was a phenomenal addition to the hobby. Chris is a super nice guy. I've never met him. We've only communicated back and forth through email and Facebook. But I can't say enough about Chris and what he's done for the hobby and how super nice and just generous he is. So I reached out to Chris about a week or 2 ago and asked him about maybe teaming up and doing something with the Montana Northern Railroad on some wood chip cars. Unfortunately, they don't offer any wood chip cars right now, but I'm holding out hope that he's going to do some at some point. But anyway, reached out to him and told him that I was interested in some Home Shop cars for the layout. So I picked out a few, and the box came within, I think it was here within 3 days. So Chris got right on it, and I've already opened the box up, so I've already seen what's inside, but I actually have not opened up each car or each individual box and seen the car. So we're going to do this together. Okay, the first piece of rolling stock that I got from Home Shops is this PS4427 covered hopper. This is from Cat Mountain, Santa Fe, which most of you have probably heard of this railroad. And I'm not sure if all these freelancers have YouTube pages or Facebook pages, but I'm sure you can search them, and if they do, I would highly recommend subscribing because I've seen some of their work and it's pretty spectacular. But anyway, this is the first one that I received, and let me just say from Home Shops, the pad printing is spectacular. Whoever's doing this, it is crisp. And I say the pad printing, this is all pad printed here. I'm 99% sure I don't think that's decals, because we used to do pad printing at my work, and but it is just crisp and clear. I mean, it's just like it came from the manufacturer. So kudos to Home Shops, man. You guys have you found a really nice niche in the hobby, and these are going to look great on the layout. All right, next up is this 50-foot boxcar, and this is from the Freelance Model Railroad, Arkansas Valley, the AV, and this is a beautiful boxcar. The colors on this are just spectacular. I love the blue. You know, I am a Montana Northern fan, so, but there again, the printing on these boxcars is just phenomenal. Kudos, Chris, and kudos to Home Shops. You've really hit the nail on the head with these things. I hope one day to get something in the Montana Northern. They look great, and from what I can tell so far, they roll really good. But yeah, so 50-foot boxcar from Arkansas Valley. Okay, next up is another 50-foot boxcar, and this is from the Freelance Model Railroad, Superior Transfer, or the STRC. Another great example of what Home Shops can produce. If I didn't know any better, I would think all of these belonged on the prototype, or was a prototypical railroad. You can't see any flaws in it. Yeah, the colors are just great. And I'm thinking, so this is a yellow, and it looks like the doors are maybe like they look kind of a greenish color, maybe like a dark hunter green. But yeah, there again, the pad printing, just super crisp on this boxcar. Okay, the next one that I received is another 50-foot boxcar, and as you can tell, it's the Texas and Great Northern Railway, or the TGN. I've wanted one of these for a while, just because I see his stuff online a lot, and I think this is going to make a great addition to the layout. Especially the furniture factory receiving these boxcars on a daily basis. They're going to look really good in that scene. So this one again, this was a Rapido car, but just another great example of what Home Shops can do for freelance model railroaders. Okay, next up in the batch is the Quebec and New England. This is really going to fit into the layout just because it's Canada. I know it's more towards the New England side, but what a great looking paint scheme. You know, this reminds me of back in the 70s when railroads spent money on paint schemes and colors. You know, nowadays everything's just the boring boxcar red or yellow. But this is a great example of Home Shops. The paint job on this car is just phenomenal. How they kept the straight lines with all the ridges on the cars. The pad printing is just top notch. It's probably the best I've ever seen. So I had saw this one on the website, and I thought it would make a great addition to the northern part of the United States where I'm modeling. But yeah, just another 50-foot boxcar. What I think will look great on the layout. Okay, the next one that I received is the Washington Northern. He's been posting a lot of content online, but man, I love this green and yellow paint scheme. I mean, the perfect colors for Washington and Washington State, that is, and just the northern area of all the trees. The green and yellow just fits perfectly. It also says proudly serving the Northwest. Just an example of, somebody taking an idea, passing along to Chris, and him just producing a perfect model. This one is actually from Intermountain. This is another 50-foot boxcar. But there again, this is going to just look prototypical and just perfect on the Montana Northern Railroad. Okay, last but not least, I actually got two of these. These are the PS 4427 covered hoppers with the freelance model freelance of Montana Northland. This was actually what intrigued me to try and get some home shops cars on my layout. Just because it's Montana, and I thought it would fit right in. So I got two of these. I'm going to use them somewhere on the layout, just not quite sure where yet. But it's just there again, another representation of what Chris can do between box cars, these covered hoppers. They've got some coil cars coming out. Just a little bit of everything. So, and the other thing that I thought of is, I don't know if he's going to keep producing these cars. So it may be, once he runs out, he moves on to another project, and you may never see these again. So maybe collector's items at some point down the road. Who knows? But yeah, I'm beyond stoked to have these running on the layout. So we're going to lash all these up and just kind of do a panoramic view. But yeah, here you go. Let me see if we can zoom in a little bit here. But yeah, just like I said, I got two of those. And then this Washington Northern, just a beautiful boxcar. And that's it. That's every one of them. I got to say, Chris, thank you so much for this. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Your company is just, I can't say enough. I was hoping for something really good, but it actually went beyond my expectations. So, if you guys are looking for something other than, the standard stuff on the websites, definitely look up home shops. I'll put the link in the show notes, and reach out to Chris. If you're a freelance model railroader, reach out to Chris. He may be interested in doing one of your models. He's a super nice guy, and he responds immediately. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Once again, thanks to Chris Palmieri. And before I go, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he will be on the second section podcast on Tuesday live on YouTube. So check that out. It's a great podcast. Traffic's so bad in Nashville. That's all I listen to and from work is podcasts. So if I don't get to watch them live, I usually just plug them in, listen to them on the radio on the way to and from work. So, but that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because things are about to get really good on the Montana Northern. And we'll see you guys in the next video.